Okay, hi guys, I'm Alim. I shoot street photography and normal photography, and I want to show you guys that it's not that hard to shoot street photography or photos. It's just as easy as pressing the button. So my gear is just a Fuji X100VI. Yeah, it's maybe not so easy to get, but it's a great camera and it's really small, as you can see. Okay, so I just wanted to take a shot, show them this, and then I looked at the camera, and I don't know, sometimes you just see it's not worth it. It doesn't look as good as you thought, and then you don't take a picture.
And why don't you take it, even if it's digital?
I think that's something I used to take a lot of analog photos, and I don't know, I just learned from that, like, if it's not a pretty picture that you like, don't take a picture. And now I also do it with this. I still do it that way, I don't know. Even if it's free to take a picture. Okay. After Mello. Too slow. It's also weird to just quickly walk to people to take a picture of them. So I thought the picture of those people would be nice, but now I saw something else. Like your eye just sees it, I think, with time. And now we let them go and take the other picture. Do I want? Yeah, so for you guys, I saw this funny chair, and then I thought that would be fun, and then there were like bikes coming by, and then I waited for the bikes. That's it.
Can you maybe explain a bit how you use a camera? I saw you using the dials.
Yeah. So this is like how long the shutter opens. Like normally I use this, I have this on automatic, but now because I wanted the bikes to like have like this like the movement
Slow
in the
shutter.
bike, yeah. I moved that dial to make that happen, and most of the time I just use this. This is like how light or how dark the picture is, like how much.
Like the exposure compensation dial.
Yeah, Thank you, the expert. Do you see? I don't. He knows it much better than me.
And how do you use ISO
I
on
don't.
auto?
I don't touch it. It
Okay.
just is on automatic.
So most of the time you let the camera do all the...
Like most of the stuff, yeah. And sometimes if I want like the aperture, um, yeah, I use this, but rarely. I have it on automatic most of the time.
Okay.
Let's say 70% of the time, 75% of the time.
And how does it differ from when you're using your analog system?
My analog system, like with that, I also have automatic mode there, but I have to be more careful because it's not like as smart as this one. So I have to see if it did it the right way, let's say. And I just trust this camera to know what it's doing. And I also see like how the image ends up. And in analog pictures, you don't see what you get. So you have to be more careful with the settings. It takes more time to take a picture, and that's sometimes sad because you can't take a picture very quickly like I did maybe before, because you need the time to change the settings first before you can take the picture.
Also, what would be positives about analog photography?
I think analog photography, the pictures just turn out so nice most of the time, and it's such a surprise every time what you get. Like with this, I know what the picture looks like already, but with analog pictures, it's nice to have like the surprise. Maybe a couple of weeks later, the pictures come, and you look at them for the first time, and maybe they didn't turn out the way that you liked, but most of the time, like there's so many surprises that makes it so exciting to shoot analog. But it's also very expensive, so yeah. Okay, so now it's like around noon, and the light is becoming really bright, as you can see on the cars and stuff. So that's why we are not going down to the Rhine, but we're going to like a shaded place. Okay, so the next point I want to talk about is if I like to shoot people or like objects. And the thing is, I'm a bit hesitant to shoot people because I'm like scared that they will take it the wrong way or they will be mad that I'm taking a picture of them. But at the same time, they can be really, really nice, the pictures. But I think in Switzerland, I don't know, people are like more hesitant that you take their picture. Like when I was in the US, I think people were like much more open to getting their pictures taken. So for that reason, I like to shoot people like from afar. I don't go too close to them. And with like objects, like maybe a car or a bike, I like to also, if there's like a detail I like to get a little closer and take the picture a little closer. Okay, we just saw a raw egg on the ground, which looked very disgusting but fun to shoot. But it wasn't it was in the shade, it wasn't in the sun. That's why the picture didn't come out that nice. Okay, that's it, guys. We finished the walk. There was some nice pictures that we took, I think, but we'll see when we look at them again. The thing is, I don't really like to edit my pictures, so I'm going to leave them as they are, like almost all of them. But maybe you could see that taking pictures is not that hard, and that like a walk through the city like this and doing some street photography can be kind of meditative and a nice experience to just have a casual day in the sun. When I say it's not that hard, I mean that not every picture has to come out like perfectly, and maybe there's one or two pictures from a walk that you really liked, and that's enough. Like not every picture has to be perfect, and yeah, that's about it. Like it, and you don't need to know every setting on the camera. Like you saw before, I don't know every little dial, what it's called, and it's not about that stuff. It's not about every picture being perfect, but that you just have fun, and maybe there's one or two pictures that come out nicely, and that's it.